moving on to the TikTok shop world. I know you're quite a big advocate of this. How is this going to change the game?
TikTok shop is going to be Amazon in 2012. The reason like I was able to crush it on Amazon, yeah, I went all in and like I made it my life, but I found the right opportunity at the right time. I mean, that can be said for a lot of people and a lot of things, like even early Instagram. You know, a lot of people's careers were built because they were like early IG. You know, they made their money because of that. On that note, actually, too, kudos. I have shit ton of respect for people that stay on top of the game as it evolves, and so like that's one of the reasons I'm really. You've been doing this a long time, and you haven't like, you know, you're still running it.
Yeah.
But anyways, TikTok is the next early Amazon, where it's like you can fumble into there and you can make your little $10,000 a month doing this or doing that. And it's going to keep evolving to the point that I think that platform will eat most of Western shopping even. Like I think they do about 10 billion in sales right now annually. Amazon does like, it's close to over 100 billion. I want to say like 300 or 400 billion. Over time, TikTok's going to eat that over the next decade. So you're super early, like the old way, you Shopify, everyone is under threat right now by TikTok shop. And so if you're, you know, young or not even young, like, but if you're trying to build something in the digital world, pouring into that platform is where all the money's going to be made.
There is a few issues though, which I think I have currently experienced because I set up my TikTok in the UAE.
Okay.
And there it's not allowing me to start a TikTok shop.
Yeah.
So I would have to, do you think that's going to change?
Yeah.
Like, what would you recommend I do in that? Like, I can't fucking use it.
No, I mean, I think you got to buy one in the US. Like, you got to find like literally like buy someone's LLC and run it through there. But again, like we were so early, those are going to be the common problems, right? Like there'll be all sorts. I'm suspended. We did $900,000 my third month on there last month, and they kicked us off because of like some. Like, I mean, really kind of nonsensical issues, like fulfillment related tracking numbers.
So it wasn't the content going against guidelines. It was just.
No, it was just like literally operations based. And remember I was telling you early Amazon was like the Wild West. Like it was the same thing. I mean, it was just so chaotic that everyone's kind of shuffling, and like, it really comes down to who's going to figure this out, who's going to find that edge, who's going to rise to the top. Because this whole e-commerce game, it's not about finding the right product to sell, like in general. It's about, can you generate a ton of traffic at a clip that makes sense. So either free or you know, close to free. And that's what TikTok is. Like when you have a clip go viral, right? And you're like, how much would you have had paid for that on like a YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Where on TikTok, it's like, oh, I just got 10 million views for free, right? And so that's why I think it's fundamentally the game's changing, but that's where all the money's at too.
Well, I think that's now taken over what used to be the main thing. I mean, particularly when I was growing up in my 20s, there was the like influencer paid posts where you would put up a picture, the influencers holding 100%. A tub of protein, and that would be the way to sell products. But now it's like,
now that's saturated.
Now you want to almost create a piece of content, which is a short form video, but somehow make it engaging, entertaining.
Yeah.
That it may end up going viral, getting over 10 million views. And if you can successfully do that whilst you promoted the product or there's some sort of product placement in there, then you've smashed it.
Our genius marketing strategy, and it doesn't come from me. Like I'm 31 now. My business partner is 23. He's like one of the like TikTok marketing goats, and he that's what they call him. And he you know the tape model that he did with Hustlers University with all the accounts that were incentivized?
Yeah.
He does it for product. And so he trains these kids to make, you know, they make a new TikTok account. It could be health supplement, it could be cologne, you know, best cologne, whatever, like a affiliate blank page. And he trains them very specifically on content styles that are likely to go viral with a product plug. And so the reason Top Shelf is blown up, we have 100+ affiliate accounts all running a piece of content every day. Tape model-esque. It's tape model for product. And we are getting like, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of views and serious dollars in sales from it.
Are these people just like, give me an example of a piece of content these guys would make?
It's like one that works right now is AI voices. Like it's the same, you think through the content, like similar to how we would. A clip from this that'll go viral is hook retention. I mean, period, right? And so one that went super viral for Kingmaker is like, it's an AI voice men's testosterone is down 60% over the last, you know, da 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 da. And then it kind of runs into almost like a mini VSL on why that is and things in the water. And that's why you need the best natural testosterone supplement for da 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 da. And some of those videos, I mean, we've had videos that get 10 plus million views on short form and do, you know, probably not six figures in sales from one video, but when you're scaling 50, 60, 70, 80 accounts, like you start getting some serious traction. And I know this is the future of e-commerce. It'll evolve, it'll change a little bit, but that short form discovery, that buying right there, that like the things that are going to work are going to continue to optimize for that world, if that makes sense.
Yeah.